As he's facing indictment in his hush money case, well, the former president is calling for chaos and violence, and he's doing it at every turn. Most recently with this retruth here that he had posted on his social media platform, Truth Social. This post that he is promoting, it says, Democrats want to indict and arrest President Trump. They want a war, let's give it to them. Yeah, that post was written by far-right columnist Wayne Allen Root. And that message is coming across loud and clear. The thought that individuals want war when they simply want justice and for there to be one justice system. Well, that wasn't the end of it. Trump has been publicly lashing out at Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg since at least, mid-March? Here's another recent post from the former president. He said this, page 2, now illegal leaks from a corrupt and highly political Manhattan district attorney's office, which has allowed new records to be set in violent crime and whose leader is funded by George Soros, indicate that with no crime being able to be proven and based on an old and fully debunked by numerous other prosecutors fairy tale and far away leading Republican candidate and former president of the United States of America will be arrested on Tuesday of next week. Protests take our nation back. Yeah, that's when he pushed that narrative and thought that there would be an arrest. And of course, he ended up raising $1.5 million in funds, that avalanche of funding that he got because he was pushing this whole theory that he would be arrested, which never came to pass. And of course, 5 days after he put that out there, well, Trump posted a photo of himself holding a baseball bat next to a picture of DA Bragg. Yeah. And at the bottom there, it has this unfounded caption that just 10% of Manhattan residents voted for anti-Trump DA in 2021. If he is not inciting violence against DA Bragg and his team, I really don't know what is going on here. But I think that my understanding is accurate. And of course, when asked about all of these comments that he's making directed toward Bragg, well, Trump had this to say.
You talked about death and destruction, and then the baseball bat picture next to Alvin Bragg, and you did take that down.
And the story was put up. I put up a story. We didn't see pictures. We put up a story that was very exculpatory, very good story from the standpoint of what we're talking about. And they put up a picture of me, and you know where I was holding the baseball bat? It was at the White House. Make America, Buy America, because I did a lot of Buy America things. And this is a company that makes baseball bats. Then they put next to that picture, a picture of Alvin Bragg. I didn't do it, they did it. I guess the people that do the paper or somebody put pictures together.
Wow, he really likes to play dumb. That was some great deflection there as opposed to address the issue. Go off talking about a manufacturer of a baseball bat and then someone else did it. Get out of here with that. Jessica, am I missing this?
Yeah, I mean, if he didn't like the story or didn't like the picture attached to the story, he didn't have to retruth the picture. I think that's the proper terminology for Truth Social. But here we have someone running for president, the former president, who is saying if they want a war, let's give it to them. Within a week of him saying, I don't want World War III. I'm the only candidate promising no World War III. But he's promising a Civil War 2.0. Do we see how this doesn't make sense whatsoever? I love America so much. Let's tear it down with a civil war because the Justice Department might finally get me for some crimes that I have admitted to publicly. These attorneys have this case pretty much in the bag because what he said about Stormy Daniels and how he said this is extortion. But it's crazy what he's done, saying, I'm against World War III, but I'm okay with the Civil War. It's like when you're driving with your mom and you pass by McDonald's and you're like, Mom, can we please go to McDonald's? And she's like, no, you don't have McDonald's money. We have food at home. Donald Trump straight up said, do you have war money? No? All right, well, let's make war at home. We've got some AK-47s in the cabinets. We'll scrounge something up. It's ridiculous that this is the former president and someone running for office. And he's like, maybe we'll do a civil war. Makes no sense to me.